What makes a goalkeeper truly legendary? Is it clean sheets, impossible saves, penalty heroics, leadership, or the ability to stay calm when the entire stadium is screaming? Football fans love to celebrate strikers who score the winning goal, midfielders who thread the perfect pass, and wingers who dance past defenders. Today, we are going to look at some of the greatest goalkeepers in the history of football, the men who redefined what it means to guard the net. And then we are going to focus on something happening right now in 2026, a fascinating comparison between two very different but very respected shot stoppers, Vozinha and Orjan Nyland. Why goalkeepers matter so much. A goalkeeper today is far more than a man who stops the ball from crossing a line. Modern football has transformed the position into something closer to a chess master standing inside his own penalty area. He must read the game several seconds before it happens, organize his back line like a general on a battlefield, come out to claim crosses under physical pressure, shut down one-on-one situations against attackers running at full speed, and even play calmly with the ball at his feet when opponents are pressing high. And through all of that, he must stay mentally locked in for every single second of 90 minutes, because football has a cruel habit of testing goalkeepers exactly when they least expect it. This is why the biggest moments in tournament history often belong to the man in gloves. A penalty save in a World Cup final, a last-second stop to preserve a one-goal lead, a brave dive into the feet of a striker. These moments do not just prevent a goal, they rewrite the entire story of a match. What makes a great goalkeeper? Every legendary goalkeeper shares a certain set of qualities, even if their styles look completely different. Shot-stopping ability is the most obvious one, the raw skill of getting a hand, foot, or body on a ball traveling at incredible speed. Reflexes matter just as much, because at the highest level, decisions must be made in a fraction of a second. Positioning is often invisible to casual fans, but it is what allows a goalkeeper to make a difficult save look almost easy, simply by standing in the right spot. Handling determines whether a save actually ends the danger or creates a second chance for the attacker. Aerial control means dominating crosses and corners, taking that responsibility away from the defenders. Communication and leadership turn a goalkeeper into the voice of the entire defense, shouting instructions and organizing bodies before danger even arrives. Penalty saving ability can single-handedly win tournaments. Distribution has become essential in the modern passing game, where a poor throw or kick can start an opponent's counterattack. And above everything else, composure under pressure, consistency across an entire season, and raw mental strength are what separate a good goalkeeper from a national hero. Top goalkeepers in football history. Before we talk about 2026, we have to pay respect to the legends who built the throne that every modern goalkeeper is still chasing. Lev Yashin, the Black Spider from the Soviet Union, remains the only goalkeeper in history to win the Ballon d'Or, a symbol of just how dominant he was between the posts. Gianluigi Buffon gave Italy 2 decades of world-class reflexes, leadership, and an aura of calm that made his entire defense play with confidence. Oliver Kahn brought a different kind of energy entirely, an intensity and aggression that turned goalkeeping into a psychological weapon against opponents. Edwin van der Sar redefined calmness, using intelligent positioning and composure rather than pure aggression to shut down attacks. And Dino Zoff proved that experience and discipline could carry a goalkeeper to World Cup glory even in the later years of his career. These legends did not just make saves, they created the entire blueprint that every goalkeeper after them has tried to follow. Vozinha, the Cape Verde Wall. Now let us turn to one of the most respected goalkeepers currently representing his country, Vozinha of Cape Verde. Vozinha is known first and foremost for his experience and his presence. The kind of calm authority that makes an entire backline believe in itself. His reflexes remain sharp, his presence in penalty situations gives his teammates confidence before the ball is even placed on the spot, and his leadership from the back has become a defining feature of Cape Verde's rise on the international stage. He is brave in the most difficult moments, willing to throw himself into danger without hesitation. For smaller footballing nations, a goalkeeper like Vozinha becomes something more than a player. He becomes a symbol. When a nation with limited resources goes up against a football powerhouse, it is often the goalkeeper who gives the team the belief that anything is possible. Vozinha carries that responsibility with pride, and every save he makes is not just a defensive act, it is a statement that Cape Verde belongs on the big stage. Orjan Nyland, Norway's reliable shot stopper. On the other side of this comparison stands Orjan Nyland, an experienced Norwegian goalkeeper who has built his reputation on reliability rather than flash. His reflexes are strong and consistent. His positioning allows him to make saves look routine even when they are not, and his tall physical frame gives him a natural advantage when dealing with crosses and long balls into the box. Years of experience in European football have shaped him into a calm decision maker, someone who rarely panics even when his defense is under sustained pressure. Nyland may not always be the loudest name in football conversations, but that has never been his goal. He is the type of goalkeeper that a manager trusts completely in the biggest moments, not because of highlight reel saves, but because of quiet, dependable excellence match after match. Vozinha versus Orjan Nyland 2026 Style Comparison. So how do these two goalkeepers actually compare heading into 2026? In terms of experience, both men have earned their stripes on the international stage, though through very different footballing environments. When it comes to shot stopping and reflexes, it is remarkably close, with Vozinha showing slightly more explosive instinct, while Nyland relies on positioning to make the save before it even looks difficult. In penalty situations, Vozinha's presence and gamesmanship give him a psychological edge, while Nyland's calm demeanor makes him almost impossible to read. Command of the box favors Nyland slightly thanks to his height and aerial dominance, while communication and leadership lean toward Vozinha, whose voice has become central to Cape Verde's identity. Distribution is a close battle, with Nyland's European experience showing in his composed build-up play. Big match mentality and consistency are where both men truly shine, proving why they have earned the respect of fans and analysts alike. This is not a lopsided debate, it is a genuine clash of two different footballing philosophies. Who is better in 2026? So who actually comes out on top? The honest answer is that it depends entirely on what a team needs. If a nation requires emotional leadership, raw energy, and a source of inspiration that lifts an entire dressing room, Vozinha is an outstanding choice. His presence alone can change the atmosphere of a match. But if a team needs structural discipline, height, intelligent positioning, and the calm influence of European experience, Orjan Nyland has a very strong case. Both goalkeepers represent completely different football journeys. One built on national pride and emotional weight, the other built on quiet European consistency, and that contrast is exactly what makes this comparison so compelling. Legendary goalkeepers are rarely remembered for a stat sheet. They are remembered for moments. One save can become history. One penalty stop can change the fate of an entire tournament. One calm decision under unbearable pressure can save a team's dream. Whether it is Yashin, Buffon, Kahn, or the modern generation like Vozinha and Nyland, the story is always the same. In football, goals win headlines, but goalkeepers save dreams. So now it is your turn. Who do you think is the better goalkeeper heading into 2026, Vozinha or Orjan Nyland? Drop your opinion in the comments below. We genuinely want to hear your take on this debate. If you enjoyed this football comparison, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss more football history, player battles, and legendary football stories. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next football story.